Example is 5D. Have you seen the previous course exercise? We have studied, okay? But today we shall know whether we can, before solving a quadratic equation, how shall we determine what is the nature of roots? Nature of roots means what kind of roots we are going to get. For example, suppose we were solving the previous exercises by using formula or even without formula, we were getting two values of x. These two values of x, what we get, are called roots of the quadratic equation. So you see, to find out the roots of the quadratic equation, we are using the quadratic formula. Sometimes when we are not using the formula, we are factorizing the middle term and find out the roots. But if it is not factorizable, we use the quadratic formula. All of you know what is the quadratic formula, I think, to find out the roots of the equation. The formula I'm repeating, it is x equal to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon whole upon twice a. This was the quadratic formula we were using earlier. So you see the second term of this quadratic equation, that is b square minus 4ac. That is called the discriminant of the equation. Discriminant. We write in short as capital D. Capital D can be written in place of b square minus 4ac. Now, by knowing the value of this b square minus 4ac, we can determine what are the kinds of roots we are going to get, whether both the roots are equal or not. Equal means what? If the first value of x is coming as 5, second value is also 5, then they are called equal roots. Whether these roots are unequal, for example, first value of x may be 5, second value may be 2. So such kinds of roots which are not same are called unequal or distinct roots. They are known as unequal or distinct roots. But if both the values of x are coming same, for example, the first value of x is coming 5, second value is also coming 5, then such roots are called equal or coincident roots. Coincident roots or equal roots. So whether the roots are equal or they are unequal, that can be found by finding the value of b square minus 4ac. And whether you can solve the equation or not, further by using the formula or not, that will depend on the value of b square minus 4ac only. For example, if the value of b square minus 4ac is a positive number, means if it is greater than 0, you can find out the roots of the equation. But if b square minus 4ac is less than 0, less than 0 means it can be minus 5, minus 7, minus 10, minus 16, like that. Then you cannot find out the roots of the equation. Because the value of a negative number, square root of a negative number, you don't know. For example, suppose I say what is the square root of 16? Then it is plus minus 4, no? Plus 4 or it can be minus 4. So if I am saying what is the value of square root of minus 16, so can you find out two numbers? Distinct means different roots. They are not equal. Distinct means unequal roots. So if you are finding the value of square root of minus 16, can you find out a number? Can you find out two numbers or any number whose square is minus 16? You will not get, because plus 4, square of plus 4 is 16, square of minus 4 is also 16 plus 16. But square of any number cannot be negative. So you cannot find out the square root of minus 16. So in any equation, if we are getting such value of b square minus 4ac, we cannot find out the solution of the equation. So such roots where you get the value of d as a negative number, then the roots are said to be imaginary roots. We say the roots are imaginary roots. And once imaginary roots are there, we cannot solve the equation further. Some of the examples I would like to tell you how to determine the nature of roots without solving the equation. You see this exercise 5D. You open this exercise 5D. See the first question. First question, first part if you see. It is given in this question. It is asked, use the discriminant. Discriminant means value of d you have to find. Okay? Use the discriminant to determine the nature of the roots of each of the following quadratic equations. There are 4 equations given there. We shall deal each one of them, each question one by one, and determine the nature of roots. See the first question. First question, first part. Question is x square minus 4x plus 3 equal to 0. Now see the equation and find out the values of a and c. The value of a in this equation is 1 plus 1. The value of b in this equation is minus 4. The value of c is plus 3. We write just 3 means without any sign means it is positive sign. Okay? Yes. Good sir. Yes. This is Kana Pandey correct. Manu Kumar Vyas. Manu Kumar Vyas. Yes. Yes. Real. You have to write real and unequal, something like that. Okay? So you find out what is b square minus 4ac. Now value of b square minus 4ac is minus 4 whole square minus 4 multiplied by plus 1 multiplied by plus 3, because the value of, yes, correct, Manu Kumar Vyas, 16. So imaginary roots, you write down, since b is less than 0, the roots are imaginary. You are writing half of the answer. Write complete answer. So you find out b square minus 4ac for this first part. It is 16 minus 12 equal to plus 4. Now you see this plus 4. It is a positive number. So that means b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. And you see 4 is a perfect square. So we can say the roots are, we shall write b square, since b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, therefore roots are real and unequal. Unequal means they are distinct roots, and because 4 is a perfect square, the roots are rational numbers. They are rational also. Rational means what? Rational means any rational number. It is not irrational. Okay? Imaginary. Imaginary, if the value of d is less than 0, it will be imaginary. Okay? Just 5 means second question. Second part is imaginary roots. Okay, correct. Manu Kumar Vyas, correct. Sampriti Gupta, I cannot see your answer clearly. Real and rational. You have to write real and rational means what? They are equal or unequal, that you have to write. Ankur, Vensi, Popo, you have to write whether it is real and equal or unequal, that you have to write. Rational. Rational is okay. but they are equal or unequal also, that you have to mention. Ankur based, you have to mention that. Okay. Now coming to the third part of this equation, third part of this question, second part of this question, it is given x square minus 4x plus 5 equal to 0. Is this of Manu Kumar Vyas? You have solved, but I am not able to see clearly. Yes, still not clear. Yes, correct. Minus. So roots are imaginary. You have to write since b is less than 0, therefore roots are imaginary. Okay, this sentence you have to write. Since b is less than 0, value of d less than 0, therefore the roots are imaginary. Okay, in that way you have to write. Now come to the second part of this question. The value of a is 1, value of b is minus 4, value of c is 5. Therefore, b square minus 4ac. Find out what is b square minus 4ac, all of you. It is minus 4 whole square minus 4 into 1 into 5. So minus 4 whole square is 16 minus 4 5 is 20, which is minus 4. Now what you find in this question, the value of b square minus 4ac is a negative number. It means it is less than 0. So that means you cannot find out the roots. So you will write since b is less than 0, capital D, sign of less than 0, therefore the roots are imaginary. You write roots are imaginary. So in such cases, we cannot solve the equation and find out the root. Now come to, yes, second, who is showing? Kana Pandey. Yes, you are showing me question number 5. Yes. Since the root, since b is less than 0, you will write. Okay, Kana Pandey. Less than 0. Yes, that part is also correct. Imaginary. Imaginary roots. Roots are imaginary. Right. Very good. Yes, this is also correct. Kusagra Mishra, you are correct. Correct. Your solution is very perfectly well. You can try the next question, okay? Samriddhi Gupta, yes, correct. Ekant Shukla, correct. Answer is correct. Ekant Shukla is okay. Vaishnavi Keshavan, you have not said it. Manu Kumar Vyas, yes, it is correct. Correct, all of you. This Divyanshi Srivastav, minus 4 is correct. Shaurya Kashyap, b square minus 4 is less than 0, yes, correct. And Himanshu is the very sick, yes, okay, correct. Mana Pandey, very seen, I'm not able to see your answer. Saying I'm not able to see your answer. Mana Pandey is okay, correct. Satyan Srivastav, Saurabh Mandal, should clearly. No, Saurabh Srivastav, Mandal, your answer is wrong. Minus 4 is less than 0. It is okay, but you have written the other way around. You have to change. Minus 4 is less than d. D is less than 0, you have to write. You have to write d is less than 0. So, Saurabh Mandal, you have to write d is less than 0. 4, who is this? B square minus 4 is c minus 2 part. Yes. Square root of minus 16 is, you cannot find square root of minus. Yes, correct. Ashutosh Ranjan, yes, correct. Samarth also correct. Achhi. Aditya Thakur, yes, correct. Kushal Mishra, yes, okay. Kushal Mishra, Mohammed Uwais, I'm not able to see your answer. Okay. second part you've been able to do. That's great. We'll try to solve the third and fourth part of this question. Now coming to question number 2 of this exercise, we shall see the fourth part and fifth part, how can we solve. Arnav Roy Chaudhary, just see, are you able to solve? Raise your hand if you are able to solve. Arnav Roy Chaudhary. Vaishnavi Kesharwani, yes. Which question? Yes. D, capital D. Vaishnavi Kesharwani, use the sign capital for discriminant, not the small d. Capital D. Vaishnavi Kesharwani, use capital D for discriminant, not small d. Yes. So, come to question number 2. First, we shall see the fourth part of this question. If you see the fourth part, here also we have to determine the nature of roots. It is given a square x square plus abx equal to b square, where a is not equal to 0. Now, see this question, it is not written in the standard quadratic form. First, bring all the terms on the left hand side and equate the right hand side with 0. So the equation will become a square x square. Write down, if you are unable to understand, write down a square x square plus abx minus b square equal to 0. Now here the symbols used are small a, small and small b and small x. And in a quadratic equation, and also we are using small a, small b and small c. Here we shall use, for discriminant, we shall use capital A, B, capital C is correct. Anna Pandey is correct. Anna Pandey is correct. You can try. So first of all, let us find out what is coefficient of x square. That is capital A equal to small a square. Write capital A equal to small a square. Capital B equal to small a into small b. Means A you will write. Capital B you will write small a, small b. And capital C you write as minus b square. Minus small b square. Yes, Himanshu Kukreja. Yes, I'm not able to see your answer. Yeah. It is correct. Yes. DJ copy a little bit closer. Yes, okay. Now see the answer I have written. I've just written how I have written. Just see. All of you see your screen how I have written capital A, capital B and capital C. The place of capital A, capital B and capital C are written in the paper. Just see how I have written. And in the same way you also write. Now then, find out what is the value of distance, that is b square minus 4ac. That is small a small b whole square minus 4 into small a square into minus small b square. Now if you simplify this, you will get a square b square plus 4a square b square. Now a square b square plus 4a square b square is 5a square b square. Just see the answer I have written. See the copy. I am showing you the solution. Just see all of you on your screen how I have written. Just see. What does it imply? That e is greater than 0, because all are positive number. Means 5a square b square is positive number. It means e is greater than 0. Yes, correct. Use this to Tushar Mishra, you are correct. Yes. So therefore the rules are real and unequal. Okay? You can write rules are real, distinct also. Instead of equal, also you can write distinct rules. Okay? Now coming to so all of you those who have not finished, try all the question. Yes, correct. Samar, it is correct. Because seeing S, shown your copy very clearly, right? Yes, but your handwriting is not clear. Mohammed Arsh, write well so that I can see. Yes, Uttar Singh, you don't have to solve. Uttar Singh, you are not correct. Answer is completely, you have not been asked to find out the rules, okay? I am Tripathi, and Tripathi is correct. This one, Samriddhi Gupta, yes, correct. Samriddhi Gupta is okay. Samriddhi Gupta, correct. You can put your copy down. Manu Kumar Vyas, correct. Samriddhi Gupta is correct. Here, Divyansh Srivastava, correct. Devesh Singh is okay. Vaishnavi Kesharwani, I am not able to see your handwriting properly. Astha Keshari, you mean you have not written very clearly. I am not able to see you. Astha Keshari. Ashutosh Kumar, okay. Okay. Coming to the fifth part of this question. Just see the fifth part of this question. Yes, Manu Kumar Vyas, try to solve. Write the question of fifth part. 9 a square b square into x square minus 48. So first you identify what are the coefficients of x square, x and constant term. Yes. So write this Manu Kumar Vyas, you write A, B and C separately, okay? Then only you can solve. Yes, real and equal. Yes, correct. B is 0. Yes, correct. So first, the value of A in this equation is capital A, you will write. Capital A equal to 9, small a square, small b square. Capital B equal to minus 48. Small a, small b, small c, small d. Again, I am repeating, value of capital B equal to minus 48, small a, small b, small c, small d. Coefficient of x in the middle term of this equation. And capital C is 64 c square d square. Here, in this question number 3, if you see, we have to find the value of unknown quantities. If the nature of roots are given, just show me, I'm not able to see your face. And your copy, Saurabh Singh. No, Saurabh Singh, where's your copy? I'm not able to see. Devesh Singh, your Vaishnavi Kesharwani. So come to question number 3, all of you. If you see this question, it is given find the value of small k. K is a unknown quantity in all the questions given below that. Small k, so that equation has equal roots or coincident roots. That means the nature of roots are already given. You have to find out the value of unknown quantities. For example, see the first part of this question. See the part of this question. It is given square plus kx plus 9 equal to 0. Now identify the values of a, b, and c. Sambhavi Dubey, to me. Sambhavi Dubey, a square, not able to see. Sambhavi Dubey. Yes, correct. Sambhavi Dubey is correct. So Manu Kumar Vyas, correct. But k, you see, when you are finding the value of k, you have to write in the quadratic form. K square equal to 144, k square root of 144 means plus minus 12. It is plus minus 12 is correct answer. But you have to write in the quadratic form, that is k square minus 144 equal to 0, k plus 12 into k minus 12 equal to 0. That way factor form you have to write. I have right for equal roots b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. What will you write? B square for equal roots. Kana Pandey, right? Equal to 0, marks will be rejected. Same thing for Mayank Tripathi also. Mayank Tripathi also last two steps are not correct. Kana Pandey, your last step, last two steps you are a square minus 144 write as k plus 12 into k minus 12 equal to 0. Equating the whole equation with 0 is important. Otherwise, please not correct because it is not the equation, it is polynomial. B square minus 4ac must be equal to 0. It must be shown that value of b is 0. I am showing you. So you will write a whole square minus 4 into 4 into 9 equal to 0, or k square minus 144 equal to 0, or k plus k square minus 12 square equal to 0, or k plus 12, then in second bracket k minus 12 equal to 0. It implies that k is minus 12 or k is plus 12. So just to see the solution, I am showing you in my copy. Just to see the last three steps, all of you. Last three steps to see, switch on your monitor and see last three steps. That is the last three steps you have to do in that manner. Yes. Otherwise, you will lose marks for not writing the complete steps. So these are the last two steps you have to very clearly show. If it is in the quadratic form, it is forming like in an identity a square minus b square equal to 0. So you should write it as a plus b into a minus b equal to 0. All of you, I think, have seen the solution. So that we will solve. Now coming to the fourth part of this question. See the fourth part of this question number 3. It is given, the equation is, fourth part of this question is x square plus 7 multiplied by 3 plus 2k in bracket minus 2x into 1 plus k bracket close equal to 0. Manashri Gupta. Manashri Gupta, you have done, yes. But you have not written clearly the values of A, B, and C separately. Write the values of A, B, and C separately, and then find out what is B square minus 4AC. You have to bring left hand side, yes, 15 you have to bring 144 on left hand side and solve. Now come to this equation. You see the term containing x square has the coefficient 1. So on the right side it is 0. From right side it will be on left side. So the coefficient A is 1, B, value of B, that is coefficient of middle term, Manu Kumar Vyas. Yes, Manu Kumar Vyas, I am not able to see it clearly, but I think, okay, Manu Kumar Vyas. Okay. So, value of B in this case, see the last term which contains x. So the coefficient of x will be the middle term, value of small b is correct. Manashri Gupta, it is correct. Yes, Manashri Gupta is okay now. Manashri Gupta, it is okay, your answer is okay. Manu Kumar Vyas, your answer is okay. Harsh Pandey, yes. Okay. So now, we shall be finding what is value of b square minus 4ac. Just all of you find the value of b square minus 4ac. B is the value minus 2 times 1 plus 2k in bracket and value of c 7 in bracket 7 times b plus 2k in bracket. Write your solution, write the value of a, b and c as I am showing in my copy. Write them separately as I am showing you in my copy. Okay? I am showing you in my copy how I have written. Write like that. And then find out what is b square minus 4ac in this case. B square minus 4ac is minus 2 times 1 plus 2k bracket close, then in curly bracket on both the sides whole square you will write. Inside the curly bracket you will write, and again repeating, curly bracket is flower brackets, then inside the flower bracket you write minus 2, then in small bracket you will write 1 plus 2k, small bracket close, curly bracket close, whole to the power 2. Then minus 4 into value of A is 1 into value of C is 7 into bracket B plus 2k. Now if you simplify the first term, it is 4 into, because minus 2 square is 4 into 1 plus 2k whole square minus 4 7 are 20 into 2 plus 2k. Now expand 1 plus 2k whole square. In both the terms, in the first term and second term, you will see that 4 is a common factor. Taking 4 as a common factor, write the remaining factors inside a bracket, curly bracket. That is 1 plus 2k whole square minus 7, then in bracket b plus 2k, small bracket close, and then curly bracket close. Then next step you write down 4 times 4 into, expand 1. equation has equal roots, you will write since the equation has equal roots, after simplification write since the equation has equal roots, b equal to 0. Write down all of you. Write down after finding the value of b square minus 4ac, write down that since the equation has equal roots, you are correct, Anna Pandey, you are correct, but they have written that it is equal to 0. Okay. Yes, correct. Anna Pandey is correct. So, those who have not written, write down since the equation has equal roots, b equal to 0, or below that, below b you write down 4, then in small bracket 9a square minus 8a minus 20 bracket close equal to 0. Or you write down below that 9a square minus 8a minus 20 equal to 0. I am repeating. Right. After finding the value of b square minus 4ac, you write the equation. The equation has equal roots. D equal to 0, or below D you write down 4, then in small bracket 9k square minus 8k minus 20 bracket equal to 0. Now ignore the 4, this 4 because 4 goes on the right side. 0 by 4 becomes 0. So next step will be, or it is 9k square minus 8k minus 20 equal to 0. Now you see it is again a quadratic equation. That means this k will have two values. We should find out. So factorize 9k square minus 8k minus 20. It is 9k square minus 18k plus 10k minus 20 equal to 0. Factorization, splitting the middle term, minus is taken, splitting as minus 18k plus 10k. Or below that you write down 9k, common factor in the first and second term. So inside the bracket you will get as uncommon factor of k minus 2 inside the bracket. Then third term and fourth term plus k is common. Uncommon terms are k minus 2 again equal to 0. Or k minus 2, next term you write k minus 2 into 9k plus 10 equal to 0. Or k minus 2 equal to 0, or 9k plus 10 equal to 0. It implies that k equal to 2 or k equal to minus 10 by 9. So therefore the two values of k that we are getting are 2 and minus 10 by 9. Write them separately in curly brackets, in between curly brackets. I am showing you, all of you see in your screen, I have solved. Just showing you, all of you go through the solution now. I am showing you on the screen, just you, all of you, see on screen how I have solved it. I have already solved it and showing you on the screen. Then go through it and follow the method. Follow the steps of writing the solution. Follow the steps of writing the solution as I am showing you on the screen. your screen and follow how I have written the steps. The steps should be correctly followed. I think all of you have seen. Try to follow the steps to solve the next part of this question as a practice at your home. You keep the fifth part for your own practice. Coming to question number 4. Question number 4 can be done by the same method as question number 3. The same exact method should be followed, and in all the questions, all the parts of this question, you have to find the value of unknown quantity A. We shall discuss now question number 5. See what is written in this question. Find the value of K. Find the value of small k for which the given equation has equal roots, and also find the roots. So for that, I am telling you the first part of this question. First, we shall find out the value of k, and after substituting the value of k in the question, we shall find out the value of x. So see the question number 5. The first part, it is written 9x square minus 24x plus k equal to 0. Now find out the values of a, b and c. Small a is 9, small b is minus 24, small a. Since they have already given the condition the roots of the equation are equal, you write since the roots of the equation are equal, what will you write? Since the roots of the equation are equal, therefore b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. This step is very necessary, important step. It must be written these two lines. Since the roots of the equation are equal, therefore b equal to 0 or b square minus 4 is equal to 0. Below that we put the values of b, a and c. So we'll write below that or minus 24 whole square minus 4 into 9 into k equal to 0. Or 576 minus 36k equal to 0, which implies that 36k equal to 576 or k equal to 576 by 36. If we divide this 576 by 36, find out. So 576 cancels with 36, 16, k equal to 16. So first we have found out the value of k. Now we shall substitute the value of k in the given equation and find the value of x. Yes, Kusakar Mishra, you are correct. Mana Pandey. Now once you have found out the value of k, use the method of trinomial factorization if you can. Or you can use this also. This minus 4 is 0, so you can solve. Okay. It implies that x equal to, so now the equation, you write the equation becomes 9x square minus 24x plus 6 equal to 0. This is the equation. You will substitute the value of, yes, correct. Mohammad Arshid is correct. Mohammad Arshid is correct. So, once you have equated the value of k, right? Therefore, x equal minus b plus minus square root of b by twice a, which is equal to minus, then in bracket minus 24 plus minus value of t is already 0 under root 0 by 2 into age 9. Yes, correct. Okay, Harsh Pandey is correct. Rana Pandey is okay, correct. Manu Pravesh is correct. Then you write x equal to 24 plus minus 0 by 18. Now you see 24 plus 0 is also 24, 24 minus 20, 0 is also 24. So we'll write two values of x. X is 24 by 18. So you write cancel 24 by 18. You'll get, you can cancel both the terms by 6, 4 by 3. So you'll get the two roots are, we'll write root of the equation are 4 by 3, comma 4 by 3. These two values of x will get, as because the roots are already equal, they have already given, we shall get the same values of x. In the same manner, try to solve question number 5, second part. Question number 5, second part you will try to solve by yourself. Question number 5, second part, you will try to solve by yourself. Yes, correct. Okay. Yes, correct. Uttar Singh.
पापा अभी मैं लंदन पहुंच गया हूँ और यहाँ पे मेरा 2 घंटे हो रहा है।
Yes, Ashutosh Kumar Singh. Ashutosh Kumar है. Ashutosh Tripathi. What is the condition for question number 4? For question number 4, the condition is already no conditions. For what value of the following quadratic equations are real roots. Root means condition is b square minus 4 is greater than 0. Or the condition is b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. For question number 4, all of you listen carefully. For question number 4, it is given that for what value of k, use the following quadratic equation as real root. So, for real root,